out there right now called UPAD. UPAD. Just heard about it. Just met the entrepreneur the other day, and I thought, wow, it's connecting tenants and landlords. It is cutting out the middleman. And as you know, with more, there's more interest in rental properties right now for all sorts of reasons. These guys are going to create a really fantastic 6 weeks going, and they have 82,000 properties. They're just making that connection between tenants and landlords really easy, really effective and efficient. I wish somebody had told me, because you know, when you're 30 years old, you don't necessarily think, oh yeah, well, I'm going to set up a £1 billion business. Well, of course I am, right? But you might just. You might be sitting on an idea that takes off for reasons, frankly, bigger than you. And you got to be ready to seize the opportunity. The characteristics of successful entrepreneurs, if you look at what they are people who think clearly under pressure. So can you teach somebody to think clearly under pressure? Sure you can. Sports people, you know, our gold medalists at the Olympics, those are people who were trained to work under pressure, enormous mental pressure too. So can you create champions? Entrepreneurs are champions. Can you create champions, or are you born a champion? I think you're absolutely, you're developed as a champion. Right now, if we throw ourselves back into the 1300s or whatever, the entrepreneurs are the artists, the adventurers of our day. So to have a ringside seat as people are creating Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, which is the equivalent of what's going on, right? I think that is that's the equivalent of, and to be able to play a role, to contribute a verse, to help some of them get there faster. It's just enormously satisfying. It's frankly, it's so much fun. I can't even, Two things I'll mention that I think are kind of generally relevant. If the Internet 1.0 or the kind of 99.com was all about find me on the web, Web 2.0 has been about join me social networks. And the phase that we're moving into now is about follow me. And if you think about some of the most interesting companies right now are enabling people who are star traders or outstanding musicians or whatever, but they have that star quality. They're enabling people to follow them by virtue of them being above the pack. And so that follow me trend and internet startups that are enabling you to follow, right? So let's say that you are a kind of internet guru and you blog every night. That is your way to allow your fans to follow you, to read everything that you're thinking about what you thought of the Business West event, right? Because you blog at night and so forth. So people are finding ways to keep their following in sync with them, and I think that's one trend. The second trend, which is the network orientation to business. Now that's more than just Facebook and MySpace. That's a broader trend. All businesses, the winners right now, not all businesses, the winners are those companies that understand that there is a network orientation to business, and they understand their role in the ecosystem, and they are aligning the business model for the ecosystem, the economics of the ecosystem, so that all parties win. I think you always need to plan for spectacular success. So I think some ideas seem small, some ideas seem bigger, and some seem very big. But sometimes you can have enormous success with something which just takes off. And that kind of viral reaction, chain reaction, it's the right place, right time, and it's you, and you are in the driver's seat. And so you really always need to be thinking big, working in a tight, iterating fast, keeping costs low, but no matter what the market is, you can't forget to keep on thinking big, or you could be sitting on the opportunity of your lifetime and not have everything structured, resources, mindset ready to blow it out.